Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be going over two new signature palettes from Ofra. Before I do, let me just go ahead and address the elephant or the wig in the room. I kind of want to get into playing dress up, if you will. I can tell you that having this on really does not make me miss long hair because I'm like, ah, get out of my lipstick. Oh my gosh, get out of my eyes. But it's a lot of fun to kind of just change things up. And in person, this is like, I don't know, a dusty light lavender. On camera, it's looking more pink, which is actually what I had ordered, was a pink wig, but it came in lavender. Happy mistake. But if you didn't recognize me, don't worry. It's me, Mel. Anywho, enough chit chat. Let's get into the palettes. I have two here, and both of these were inspired by their best-selling highlighters in Pillow Talk and Neptune. The one that I am currently wearing right now is Galaxy. You can see we've got a purple theme going on, and then the center shade right here is Neptune. And then the other one that I have is, what is this one called? This is Sweet Dreams, and this one contains Pillow Talk in the center. I'm going to be doing a look with both of these, but I'm going to leave it at the end of the video. First, we're going to get into information, swatches, and my review. The first palette is the Signature Eyeshadow Palette in Sweet Dreams. This one, as well as the other one, retails for $32, but you can use discount codes if you have somebody who has an affiliate link. I'm sorry, I do not, but I use Trend Moods and I got 20% off, which makes it just a little bit more than $25 for the palette. The online description reads, Sweet Dreams are made of this palette of cozy peach and rosy shades, featuring and inspired by our Pillow Talk highlighter, the one in the center. These all new shades will have you wanting to escape reality in this perfect for travel, slim, compact with a mirror. For the shades, first we have Dreamcatcher, a soft peach with a matte finish, Snooze, a coral nude with matte finish, Pillow Talk, a soft pearl pink, Crush, a coral pink shimmer, and Trance, a sienna brown with a matte finish. The pictures that I saw of this online before I purchased it made it look a little bit more peachy nude. However, I can tell you it's definitely not, and you will see that by the look that I did. But on the website, it does say it's a dream, another dream in this palette of rosy shades. They definitely lean more coral and rosy, so just keep that in mind if you're looking at this and you're thinking that it's something that's going to be more on the nude side. It's not. Next up, the signature palette in Galaxy. The description reads, we'll meet you at infinity and beyond in this palette of cool lavenders and purples, featuring and inspired by our Neptune highlighter, the one again in the center. These all new shades will have your lids in deep space with the perfectly sized palette that's always ready for liftoff. I don't know why, but I think the descriptions of these are really cute. For the shades, we have Milky Way, a duochrome pink lavender, Stellar, a pinkish lilac with a satin finish, Neptune, an icy lavender, Eclipse, a true violet with a matte finish, and Orion, a purple with blue metallic shift. For my thoughts, I'm going to start off with a palette that I'm wearing on my eyes right now. I have to say that while swatching these, this last shade was disappointing. I had to try to swatch this several times, and because of that, in the tutorial, I went ahead and I tried to apply it first because purples are hard to make. They are just, I don't know what it is about them, but purples are hard to make. But I thought that because this wasn't a matte, that it was going to apply just a little bit easier. When you see me apply this to the eye, I did not set my primer. There's no powder or anything underneath it, and I feel like it worked pretty well. I don't really see the blue shift or anything like that in it, but it was pretty. Now, when I went in with this shade to go right around the edges, I feel like it softened up quite a bit, and then I just ended up doing a, full-on purple eye. I went back in with this shade to deepen it up just a little bit more. I just don't think that this is a very good shade. I really like this one, and then the other ones performed okay. This shade right here, when I try to use it dry on the inner corner, it just was not going to happen at all for me. So I went in with this wet. This shade on the brow arch, it's nice and soft. It's not too metallic, but it gives you that lift without it being too, you know, just too dramatic. I really like the way that this look came out. I think though that if you went in with a more traditional style of applying eyeshadow, you know, you're going in with the softer shades and working your way darker, this shade is going to be problematic. I don't think it's going to grab as well. That, again, is the reason why I went ahead and started off with it. But I feel like you can kind of see it definitely added the depth that I wanted, but it's all on this outer corner. And I just feel like when I went to blend other things around it, it really blended out just a little bit too much for my liking. But overall, I do think it's a pretty palette. Now, I forgot to tell you, Neptune, this is the highlight shade. Oh, I knew better than to put this on camera because it's purple. Purple, silvery, those type of shades, especially if they are intense, do not look good as highlights on me. I am wearing the other one today, but after I got off of camera, I put it on, and yeah, this, no, this does not look good on me at all. It's just, when I'm looking straight on, it looks kind of like a tinfoil effect that I'm not going for, but it's a pretty shade nonetheless. Now with the Sweet Dreams palette, this shade right here, I have on as my highlight, and I think it is beautiful. What's ironic is I don't feel like it went on my lids very well. Now, I could have used this wet like I did for Neptune for this eye look, but I wanted to see how these just worked on their own. This shade right here, if you're not going to use it wet, is a little disappointing on the eyes as a shimmery metallic shade. Obviously, it's a highlight, but it's also obviously meant to be used on the eyes as well. But as a highlight, it's so much prettier. I don't understand how it just works so much better as a highlight than it does on the eyes. The other shades, everything blended out really nicely. I didn't have any issues with them. I did have to layer a little bit with a few of the shades. This one does not end up being this deep brown. It ends up being more of like a berry. But overall, this palette is really pretty. I think both of them are really pretty, and they have their upsides and their downsides, but overall, I like both looks that I got, and I do really like Pillow Talk on my cheeks. As far as I can remember, I don't think I've used any Ofra eyeshadows. I've definitely used some of their highlights. Samantha March's is my favorite. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I had that. I've tried Rodeo Drive and a few other things, and then their liquid lipsticks, but I don't think I've ever tried their eyeshadow. So this is my first time. I couldn't tell you how these compare to anything that was done previously. I know they have a bigger palette, but again, yeah, I haven't used them. The biggest gripe I have with these are the price. I feel like $32 is steep, and I know that you can use affiliate codes, discount codes, whatever, and that's going to bring it down to 25 something, almost 26, so between $25 and $26. But I feel like for the quality of them, because you do have to layer a little bit with some of the shades, because you do have to use the highlight shade wet in order to get a more opaque type of look, and some of them kind of blend out too much, the price point on these should be further down. They're just not worth $32 to me, and honestly, $25 is pushing it. I would rather these be around the $20 mark instead, and then have a discount code to be able to use on top of that, and I think that I would be a little happier with the purchase. For the price, I do think that they should have just a little bit more pigmentation, a little bit more hold to the eye, and the metallic should be just a little bit better. Overall, I like these. I'm just not in love with them, but I do like them, and I really like this look. You guys let me know what your thoughts are down below, and if you want to see the two looks that I created, just keep watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.